said, hey, is training biceps or doing your arms 3 times a week, is that okay? 6'5", 195, trying to reach 220. How much would I have to eat? I've been doing a lot. First thing I would do is check with a great chiropractor or something there's no impingements. Because if it's twice the size, there's 100% chance that there's impingements going on. So why is this not true?
This guy's done asking questions.
Is he done a couple others?
Yeah, he's done.
So the reason why maybe for all of you may assume that this is a good question, but why can't you just eat clean? Because eating clean is not set up for what your body needs. Okay, so it's like saying this: just go to the gym and train. Don't be on the plan. For a lot of you, you would say, well, that's good, right? No, you're spinning your wheels. And you can go to a gym tomorrow. Everybody go to your gym tomorrow. Look around. Take notes of some people that are in there. Think back to how long you've seen them there and how they look the exact same, if not worse.
Yeah.
See, I love lifting on what the possibility is. Food isn't like medication. Food is medication.
Yeah.
It's not like medication. Food is the medication. And done correctly, you look like Mona. You get to walk around looking like a freak.
I already flexed for them.
You did flex? Did you pump the top?
Did you see my arms lately?
She's toxic,
I
guys.
did.
I'm sorry. We'll
I
keep
did.
her out of the group. But no, you just can't eat clean.
No.
You can't. That's just
Gotta eat
that's
right.
why there's such a small percentage of guys that look great.
I have so many friends that say, "Yeah, dude, Jeff, I'm eating clean," and list clean foods. Okay, steak,
okay.
salmon, avocado, almonds, eggs, clean
Right.
food.
Yeah.
Combine them all into a 5,000 calorie day. Are you doing it right? Hope that makes sense.
Also, when they people that eat by macros, I just don't do the macro thing, because it's one thing when you eat white fish or chicken or ground turkey, and it's another thing when you eat the same macros, but like, let's say shrimp or I don't know, some other
Mona, are you saying that proteins are different?
they are.
What?
Yes, because you have people going by macros, and they're like,
I
"What?
just have 6
haven't
protein
seen."
shakes a day.
No, I haven't seen any changes, but I still eat, the same macros as the meal plan is designed, guys. That's why it's a meal plan for you to eat the meals exactly what's on there without substituting anything. So if you have tuna, you eat tuna. If you have steak, you eat steak. Don't substitute anything.
How can they make the meal plan easier if they can't change it up every day?
That's how you make it easy.
I mean, I don't.
There's nothing
Am I-
easier than not changing the meal plan.
Yeah, you just keep everything the same.
Literally,
The
easiest
only thing that I
you can
ever
do.
changed for me when it came to my meal plan, it was my breakfast with the second meal.
In the trend.
Well, the trend, it's second drawer. Anyway, that was the only thing. Or I might have had 2 meals before training, so I kind of pushed them closer together because I needed more calories. But you never. If you are on the meal plan, I don't see why you should substitute anything in it. You don't like something or you're allergic to something? Okay, makes sense. Put that in the meal plan when you get it, and they'll give you your exact meal what you should have. But yeah, I don't. I just can't do the. I'm eating 2,000 calories and my macros are so. And what macros?
So let me answer this.
What is that? Anything for bigger biceps? You see my biceps? I train
So
3
any
times a
tips for
week.
bigger biceps? We have an ebook for stubborn biceps. It's over on the site. Do that for the next month. You're golden. Do not make the mistake, because this he's going to put this up here. But here's the thing.
It's coming.
The question you're asking, if you just think about this logically, I think you can answer your question. So you said, hey, is training biceps or doing your arms 3 times a week, is that okay? So are you assuming that if you train something more, it gets bigger? Then why do people have bad calves? Why do people have bad legs? Why do you think there's guys without big arms? I'm just a common sense kind of thing. Does this make sense to you or no? Do I need to go deeper? If it's as easy as just going, hey, I'm going to train them 3 times a week, everybody gets big arms.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't work that way. So it's like, I'm surprised that people still ask this kind of in a thing. I'll just train. Why don't I just train my shoulders 4 times a week, and then my shoulders will be beyond Phil Heath's shoulders.
That's not
It just
gonna
works
work.
that way, right?
No.
You guys got to stop. You got to stop doing this whole kind of thing. Like, I can out train somebody else. I don't need as much sleep. I'm eating healthy, not eating right. I don't need a plan. This is the funniest thing. The I don't need a plan, and I don't need to be on a plan for nutrition is a young kid's thing. Let me say that again. The whole concept about 3 times a week, that's a young kid's thing. The plan is a young kid. You know why that is? When you're at that age, you really do believe it's not the plan that gets you there. It's not the nutrition that gets you there. It's just you got to work hard and you'll get there. Where I'm getting texts right now from Randy Orton, Big Paul. We got Billy Gunn on here. We got all these guys that are in their 40s and 50s and 60s asking me what plan they need to be on, how their nutrition should change. Now, so these are guys that are multimillionaires, world famous, and great at what they do. They're asking advice where the young ones are like, I don't need the app. I don't need the new lean program. Because why? I know how to do this stuff. I know how to go to a gym and train. You're going to lose all that time where you can get better, that you got to drop the ego and get better, because you're wasting it. Because if you're closing in on 30, you're losing so much quality time to put on the best body of your entire life, because it does not get easier, folks. This only gets harder. Every 10 years, it gets harder and harder and harder. And I was just talking to Steve Davis, who is a former Mr. America, who's in his 70s. And I love talking to him right there. Now, that body was created when he was 18, 19, 20. Because he listened to the guys around him that were successful, the Steve Reeves and all these guys. Let's throw that body back up there for a second.
Well, you want to check that out? You want to see a little?
Right there. That there
Look at that.
is beautiful. Great shape, good height.
Zane.
He was training with Zane at that time. So I'm just saying
You can
again,
see the resemblance.
the thing here is articulate, smart. And he even said to me the other day, we leveled up because his wife is brilliant. His wife's
Right.
So they're asking questions of people that have been there and done it, and understand that they may not know as much as that other person. And hopefully you guys today are getting over on the plan. Restart newest Windows. No, remind me later. What's up? Go for it.
This guy needs a plan.
6'5", 195, trying to reach 220. How much would I have to eat? I've been doing a lot. Yeah, I love that you've been doing trial and error. Hopefully you've been writing it down and really keeping track.
There's trial and error.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's that aspect.
Hopefully you've also been not even just trial and error in the sense of writing stuff down, but staying true to the trial.
Yeah, that's true.
For a good period of time with the error at the end and going, okay, this didn't work. Yeah, 6'5", 195, you are thin. We got to get you body weight. I don't care about 220 as much as I care about seeing how you look. So make sure to hit us up in the Titan crew. Let's make sure that we get you on the right meal plan right away and see where your calories are at. But the first thing I would do is I would break down where you're at calorie-wise right now and what your job is like and how active you are like and all those things. So let's get started. Get over in the Titan crew today so we can have your meal plan set up for you in the next 2 days. Mona, pick one.
Yeah, so he's saying that he remembers that throughout your dry out, you did a lot of, constantly during your dry out, you did dandelion root, right? That's what he's saying. So, Mike, are there any supplements you suggest for better metabolic health? I remember you taking dandelion root consistently during your dry out, and I think it's really helping with nutrition absorption. So, Can you let him know what dandelion root does to
So
the
no
body?
on the dandelion root.
Okay.
I didn't take it through it. I only took it for 2 days, 3 days, 2.5 days.
It's
So
actually
that's not true.
Yeah.
And it's just more of a diuretic to flush water. So that's not so. Dry out is something you would do to kickstart your metabolism, or you can finish out your training plan and do that again.
So, like we will do the 12 weeks now, and then you will do a dry out after.
I'm thinking what happens is, Derek, is that Sharp?
Dirk.
Dirk?
Yeah.
Dirk Diggler. All right. So try not to take a little information and establish that as the whole thing.
That's what I see here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. So you saw dandelion root, dry out. This is helping with nutrients absorption. No, I think that you have it totally wrong. First of all, if you see the dry out, like the whole plan, then you'll have an idea that it's not constantly taking the dandelion root. But if you just saw Mike talking about it and you just saw 1 or 2 videos, you probably, you got the wrong impression.
What would you recommend for him for nutrition absorption?
I don't, I'm sorry. I just don't even.
So I
don't
would
understand the
say
nutrition absorption.
I don't either, because I think that what he's trying to do is there some kind of, this isn't to you, this is just to everybody. So
Yeah.
you would hope your body doesn't need support and help to make the rice go where it needs to make if you're having tuna fish, to go to the muscles. I'm hoping you don't think that you need extra stuff to make that happen. And that's what it sounds like. Your body's a beautiful thing. And I know that this is, I think, a new age kind of thing, saying, hey, take, what do they all take now? Digestion enzymes.
Mhm.
By taking it,
Probiotics.
the probiotics. There's a give and take on this.
Yeah.
If your body is just not utilizing food, that's probably because your body's just running really slow.
And then what you have to do at that point is
keep eating, stay in the process of it. And if you have to do probiotics and stuff to help your body kind of utilize this stuff, I would do it for a very short period of
the
time.
beginning.
Now, here's the problem. You're going to love that stuff, and you're going to love to get the support. It feels great to get support and everybody clapping your hands that you got up and got going and you ate right. That moment sometimes for a lot of people goes too long. And you're like, I've only been on this for a week. I've been on these support stuff for 2 weeks. Next thing you know, it's 6 months. So now what you just did is you set your body up to where it has to have that stuff. And you've actually worsened the body and the utilization of nutrition. Start small, almost in a sense, be in a deficit of food. So your body has to fight to get the nutrients it needs and then start bringing it up. And so that's why I like the person before this said about the dry out. A dry out is great because it sucks everything away from you. And so your body needs those nutrients and wants them. And so it kind of helps it. That's my way of kickstarting it. So, but great question. Great question.
Oh, any suggestions for correcting an imbalance in my erectors? Right side is about twice the size of the left. Thanks for all the info you provide.
So this is a great one, guys. Because everybody's body's sometimes a little imbalanced, and it gets worse as life goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how you lean, the way you set yourself up, the way you drive, the way you stand.
The way you sleep.
First thing I would do is check with a great chiropractor or something there's no impingements. Because if it's twice the size, there's 100% chance that there's impingements going on. And so then that means that your body on the one side is actually going backwards. It's atrophying where the other side is still getting strong. So make sure that that's taken care of. And then the only other thing I would say for right now, until you find that out, is when you're focused on working out, I always like to do something like this. You can kind of visually look at things. I mean, look down at the side that's weaker. And he says his back, right?
Yeah.
So that's a tough one to look at.
Yeah.
But I would always lean to the one side, the weaker side. So if you're doing pull downs, right, and you're cranking it, just put a little lean to that side and focus even more on that one side and try to forget the other side is the best way to do it.
They can put their hand in there. That'll help a lot.
A training partner, just by touching, not helping the bar, but by touching the back. That's going to also help. Jeffrey just came with that one right out of the little Babe Ruth, called his shot.
And for Spence Laws here, so gyms are closed in Canada
Okay.
because what's going on.
Tell him what plan.
He's got a single barbell at home and he wants, okay, so just heads up, we do have an in-home workout on the microherm training plan. So just when you go to the meal plan, it's also a training plan for microherm, and
Is that still over there?
and you could pick and choose where you want to work out, in the gym or at home. We did an in-home workout because all the gyms were closed at that time, and you have great ideas.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for asking that, because I forget. I have a gym here at the house, so it's one of those
Mhm.
things. And I want you guys to know, if anybody here doesn't even like the gym, maybe you don't feel confident right now, whatever it is, I don't care. I want you exercising. I want you working out. Mona wants you working out. We want you to be healthy. So we have a dumbbell plan. So you don't even need much at all.
Exactly.
Full body workouts, guys and girls. Go check out Mona's or mine for that. Okay.
Yeah, I have one as well. So for you ladies that just want to, busy and want to work out
Can
at
you
home,
put that link up?
it's definitely something, handy, comes in handy when, you don't have the time and you're at home and you just want to throw into that workout. But
And it's also something you should just have if you travel. You're going out to see the parents, the family, whatever it is, and they got a couple dumbbells and you feel like you want to work out. And it'll also be a great one for anybody that's rehabbing an injury. A new mother can't get out of the house.
Right.
Go use the dumbbells. Okay.